Come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses. And the voice I hear falling on my ears, the Son of God discloses. And he walks with me and he talks with me and he tells me I am his own. And the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. Hey everybody, Lady Cheryl here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I've got my grand angel Brian with me. Bria is here, but she's under the weather today. She says her back hurts. Right, Bria?
No.
Oh, it doesn't hurt anymore? Okay, come on, let's get in. So squat down. Squat down. So they can see me too. And what day is it? Friday morning.
Yeah,
it's 92 degrees already, guys. The high is going to be, I think, 102 with a heat index of 116. We are under 50% shade cloth that I extended across my tomato bed and my citrus trees right there behind me. And what we're going to do today is we're going to pot up some pigeon peas. And I have some 7-gallon bags that I ordered, be still guys, from Amazon that I heard about from some of my subscribers that was in my Monday night live chat. I tried grow bags about 10 years ago before I retired. And when I would come home from work in 104-degree temperatures, they would be totally dried out, even though I left them in a saucer about 4 inches deep so they could wick up water. It didn't work for me. I gave them all away, and I'm going to try them again now, and I'll show you the ones that I'm using when I start taping me potting up my pigeon peas that I got from Dan's Permaculture Food Forest. Be still, sweetie. And there's 7 gallons, and the reason why I'm putting the pigeon peas into grow bags is so that they can be lightweight and easy for me to move them, because they can't take a temperature, I believe, under 30 degrees, so I'm gonna have to bring them in the greenhouse for a few years until they get established. And once they're about 2 or 3 years old, they're gonna go in the ground, and then I'll cover them, okay? And then I'm gonna show you an update on my Minnesota midget cantaloupe and my sugar baby watermelon, and I'm going to show you something else. Oh, I'm going to show you how and why I don't kill, unless they are poisonous, spiders. Okay, let's get started. So we took this bag of organic potty mix from Kellogg's, and we are filling up this 2 cubic feet bag into the 7-gallon grow bags. We're going to try to fill up 2, and if we have enough left, we'll do the 3rd one. So they're just basically digging it with their hands because the shovel would be too big. Keep going, sweetie.
Yes.
Okay, guys, so the first thing I'm going to do, Brian's recording for me, is I'm going to get a big piece of this plant up. So I'm taking this little shovel here, and I'm digging this up as much as I can with the root ball is intact as much as I can. And I'm putting it in there. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
You can stop. Okay, guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7-gallon bags with pigeon peas, and we're going to let them continue to drain here, and then we'll move them to the greenhouse, which it may be later on this evening, and I still have enough to do 2 more containers. Okay, here's something I haven't shared in a while. It's my Stevia plants. I have it on the patio. There's an overhang up there to give it some shade, and my rain catchment system over there. And I've discovered how to grow it in my zone during the heat wave is to keep it shaded with a little filter. So I don't put a shade cloth on it. I just pick a good spot that gets some shade most of the day. It doesn't take a lot of sun to grow the sweetie plant, Stevia. It has no calories. I extract it with vegetable glycerin that's organic, and I have enough to last me the whole year. And I have a video on it. I'll link it in the description box. Stevia, if you're trying to cut down on calories, slim down a little bit, or if you are pre-diabetic too like me, and you control it with your diet, what you eat and drink, this is how I sweeten my food that are liquids. Okay? All right. Guys, so you see that chair right over there in the middle of my food forest, and then there's another one. Of course, I'm sitting in one, and I'm getting up and I'm walking, and I'm showing you this one right here. And then you can see one in between the grapevines, apple trees, and pecan tree right there. I have them all around my food forest for multiple reasons. One, because I'm a senior citizen, I have to take breaks, and I can sit down and leisurely water. But the main thing I do when I'm watering my food forest is I'm inspecting the plants and the trees. And you have to look at the top side of the leaves as well as underneath. So, it's Thursday morning. The sun is just coming up. You know, we've been in an extreme heat wave. In fact, I keep getting alerts on my phone that we have a heat advisory. So that means if you have any breathing conditions or allergies, you need to take it easy and stay inside. But as I was watering, you can see the moisture on the leaves, I spotted a little something that looked out of place up under this leaf. And I pulled it down, and look what I just saw. Eggs. These are that off-white cabbage moth. They lay the eggs, and of course, you know that they're predators. And I know what it is because I've been killing them in this area all spring and early summer. Here's a picture of the cabbage moth. Now, these little beasters will they will lay the eggs would turn into little worms, and they will attack all of your brassicas, okay? And I've been catching them for weeks, and how I catch them is I watch them very closely, and I wait until they land, and then I just pick them up, guys. It might sound a little gross to you, but after you've seen how they can decimate your entire crops that you grow, you'll get a tough stomach and you'll learn how to pick them up too. I pay my grandchildren money for each one that they find. Now, you can spray with Dawn dish soap or vegetable Castile or any other spray, you know, organic spray, but don't do it when the temperature is 100 degrees. Even soap has oil in it, and it will burn your leaves. So I just learned how to pick them up. I will not put it in the compost because these eggs can mature and create some predators. So I'm just going to ball this up and put it in the garbage. I will not put this in the compost. Okay? I hope this little tip will be useful to you. Yesterday, when I was watering, I was sitting in this chair directly in front of my brown turkey fig tree, as you can see here, and two huge elderberry bushes, one here and one here. And I noticed this spider decimating that green squash bug. And I've been killing those green squash bugs. You've seen me do it in several videos. Let's see if I can get that clearer. Right there. Now I have some clear video. That's really cloudy. Let me stop. I think it's a little bit clearer now. You can see right there that the spider is feasting off of that green squash bug. But this is the thing. It's been feasting off of that bug for a long time because I caught it in action yesterday. Now let me show you a clip that I filmed yesterday. Do you see the spider right there eating a squash bug? There's a spider web that extends across here, the elderberry bush, to the second elderberry bush over here, and there's a big spider moving quickly. I'm not going to bother you, buddy. I don't kill spiders. He heard me talking, so he climbed up the spider web and left his prey right there. So I'm gonna move on, and you could come back and finish taking care of the squash bug right there. I'm not after you. I will pick these up with my bare hands. I've learned to do that and not be so squeamish. But I'm not gonna kill Mr. Spider because he's a friend. The web is actually very pretty. You can't see it because it's so transparent. You know, you can see straight through it, but you can see it moving because the spider is working its way back down to get its prey, because he realizes now that I don't have a problem with him. Be fruitful and multiply. Guys, I came back a few minutes later, and you can see he has resumed the assignment, decimating that squash bug. Yep. He is having a good time. I'm in the greenhouse, and I want to show you how this lettuce is making seeds, and the pods open up, and some of the seeds fell down and made contact with the soil, and there's a lot in here. I can even prick some out and transplant them over there, but they have seeds that dropped in this container as well, this hanging basket, and it has little tiny seedlings. So after I get a break, I'm gonna come out here and just cut off the rest of these plants, collect some seeds, but not a whole lot, because I was able to buy my favorite types of lettuce, which is black seeded Simpson and Butter Crunch. And I got those seeds for a little bit over $1 at 40% off. So saving seeds is like printing your own money, but I'd really like those varieties better. And since my space is limited, I'm gonna go ahead and cut these off and give these seeds away. So I had a break, and now I'm back out in the greenhouse, and I'm going to cut some of these plants off. Let's see if I can get it in the view, because they have shallow roots. And I just sprinkled some seeds. But it's okay. I'm gonna put them in this container and let them continue to dry out. The roots are real shallow, so I'm just gonna let these stay in, and I'll cut these off, and I'll do the same thing with that plant, and I'll be bringing this back and showing you updates of these seeds maturing. And like I said, if it gets too crowded in here, I will prick some of them out. We and I are getting this order ready so that we can ship it. And we always take pride in our orders. Right, Bria?
Yes.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.